Fuck. Fuck. Ah! Ah! Fuck. Ah! Ow, fuck.
Sorry, I had to go a little hard there.
Hey, John. Cheers, buddy.
Tastes like a fucking Super Bowl!
Hey, John. Eagles won the Super Bowl. Welcome back to the 52 Reasons Podcast Super Bowl Champion Edition. What?
What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
Listen, I thought we would get here. I didn't think it would be this year.
No.
First
year doing this.
First year doing this. We're 1-0.
1-0.
We're going to have to start a new podcast every single year.
59 reasons.
59 reasons. Yeah, now this fucking might get a change your name. You got to figure it out. That's an off-season thing. Because now the podcast episode, the whole
Still
name.
first.
It is, but the whole name doesn't really make sense anymore. We got two of them now.
True.
We'll figure it out. We'll
get there.
We'll get there. We're retooling. Welcome back. So if look at the background here, that was the little surprise that John and I were alluding to last week. Surprise! This is Saquon during the Rams game. We printed that out, blew it up. Now a set piece. What a beautiful human being, and just wow. Hey John, that's a Super Bowl champion.
Yes,
right
it
there.
is.
That is a Super Bowl fucking champion. In today's episode, we are going over the Eagles' Super Bowl victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, 40-22, belt to fucking ass.
40-6.
40-6. It was 40-6. Okay, let's not get it twisted here. We're gonna get into that. We are going to call everybody under the sun, and we're just gonna have a good fucking time here today. Before we get into anything, let's talk about what's on the horizon, John.
Okay, what's on the horizon?
So, this show is going to go on a bit of a hiatus. In the next couple weeks...
You know, it'd be funny if we both just, waved and went turned to, Thanos dust.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do that?
No.
Why?
I'm okay at editing. I'm not that.
Because, we do, at the end of the episode, we do. You go Birds! And we do the 59. You know what I'm saying?
2-9.
Yeah. And then you fade us away, and then the Phillies one, we just appear.
It's a good idea in principle. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to pull that off, full disclosure. I have a very baseline level of Premiere and everything like that. So yeah, but in the next couple weeks, I'm going to have to start over.
There you go, asshole.
I have a compilation I'm putting together of all of our best moments from this past season, and this season's been fucking awesome.
Yes.
The reason I have to start over is because the document that I had all the timestamps on, don't know what happened to it.
Who lost it?
I don't know, some idiot with long hair and a beard. But so I got to start over, but that will be coming out at some point within the next few weeks, month or so. The other thing that we have on the horizon, shut up, is our roundtable.
What's that, next week we're thinking?
Next week or the following, one of the next weeks, we got to talk to everybody else to figure it out.
We did. We made them sign a contract.
Well, we made one of them sign a contract. The other two aren't a problem, but the other one is.
Yeah.
But in that episode, it is going to be John and myself, as per usual. But we are going to have Owen, who did make an appearance on this podcast. They lost the week after. So
stupid DeMarco Murray jersey.
Stupid DeMarco
what the hell's
Murray.
Wrong with him?
I don't know, man. We have Owen will be in person. Liam will also be here in person. And Chad will also be here in person. And it's basically going to be an overview of the entire season as a whole. And I think the reason we want to do it with everybody is because they are a part of this show just as much as John and I are. And it's really cool to have that kind of dynamic there.
Yeah. Put a face to the voice.
Yes, exactly. And so look forward to that. But changing sports, because now I'm allowed to talk about it.
Yep, I made him not talk about baseball until Super Bowl's over.
He did. Coming in the next couple weeks, John and I. So I've had a baseball podcast by myself for the last 3 years.
Really? Never heard of it.
Shut up. For the last 3 years, John is now joining me on that. It is .NET Phillies. I will put it down in the description below. So in the next couple of weeks, our first episode is going to be coming out. We'll kind of talk about the end of last year, kind of an off-season thing, kind of run through some stuff, and look forward to projections and predictions for this upcoming year on that. So if you're sick of seeing us, sorry. Don't know what to tell you about that, but look forward to that. So we got compilation, we got roundtable, Phillies, awesome, good stuff. But John, we're getting tattoos.
Yes, we are. We'll show you guys.
We'll show you guys.
Don't worry. Maybe we'll post it on the Instagram or something.
Yes, we will.
Watch you crying like a little girl.
Now you're gonna hold my hand. You promised me.
I promised you I would definitely be there.
No, you said you'd hold my hand.
When did I say that? Is it in writing?
I'll get it in writing.
Good luck.
Fucker. Don't think I'll get it. We are getting tattoos.
We are.
John, this is your show too.
Soak it in.
Soak it in, man.
These times do not come around a lot. Be with your family, be with your friends, enjoy the little things, the moments, because this city has had 4 sports teams for it's just apple juice, it's fine.
Yeah, apple juice.
This city in Philadelphia has had 4 sports teams for, it seems like forever, right? And we can count the amount of championships we have on 2 hands. So the fact that this is the second Eagles Super Bowl is very, very special. Yeah.
Not only the second one, but the second one in 7 years.
Jeffrey Lurie has turned this into a premier NFL franchise.
Yes, it has been the whole thing. Lurie took over in 94. The whole thing during the Reed era was they'd get there, but they could never get it done. They could never get over the hump. And obviously the Chip Kelly era was good the first year because you had, McCoy, Vic.
You can make an argument it was good the second year, too.
Yeah, and then it just obviously fell apart. The players didn't like. And then I view that as kind of the dark period of Philadelphia Eagles in this since Lurie took over. Obviously, we both weren't alive.
Before you move on, can I give you a hot take that I don't know if people will think is a hot take?
Hit me.
I think Chip Kelly is the greatest thing that ever happened to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't think that's much of a hot take because what he did, it's the domino effect. He did what he did, and which led to that first Super Bowl.
So, here's the thing with it. Here's my argument. Chip Kelly was an asshole. What? Right?
Yeah, let's call a spade a spade.
He was a great offensive mind. He was an innovator. He created the hurry-up offense that nobody seemed to catch on to it for at least a year. But he was a dick. He didn't connect with his players. He didn't connect with his coaching staff. He didn't connect with anybody in the room. You could make the argument Howie Roseman was very similar to Chip Kelly. You had a lot of things coming out in Howie Roseman's early years that he wasn't nice to scouts and he wasn't good with people and he was missing picks and doing XYZ. Then you bring in Doug Peterson, essentially the complete opposite. Not a scheme it up type of guy, but a culture guy.
Culture.
And that's what won us the first ring. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Doug.
Now, the newest Super Bowl champion head coach.
Oh, that's great to hear that.
Nick Sirianni, again, is just a culture guy. And you don't hear any of that stuff about Howie Roseman anymore.
No.
Any of it.
I mean, you see him partying in the locker room, for God's sakes. You look at it it's they both matured in that moment, meaning really Howie, he saw it as, like you said, he was yelling at scouts, wasn't nice to people. He was trying to outsmart everybody.
Right.
You bring in Doug, and it really, honestly, I want to look at it more at, it was 2020 on is when I felt like he kind of was oh, I should listen to everybody and do X, Y, Z and pick the best player and do this
You're
and
right.
do that.
Trust your
Your
team.
guys. Trust your guys.
It's just you need to appreciate how far we've come as a franchise, and shit, how far we've come as a fan base.
Yeah, growing up, it was always the. I mean, I grew up obviously around the Philadelphia area, but it was around Giants fans and Steelers fans, and the whole big thing was we're losers, we're lovable losers.
Yeah, how many rings do you have?
How many rings do you have? How many rings do you have? Yada yada yada. And then once that 2017 season happened, it was and look like. We to kind of reflect back on the first Super Bowl to the second Super Bowl, which by the way, John, the Eagles have 2 Super Bowls now. Two Super Bowls. I had to think for a second.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
Shut up. That was mean. I'm sorry.
Let me get the book.
No, thanks God. But you look at 2017, and obviously, they win the Super Bowl. Then 2018, a step back, obviously, because teams usually take a step back after they win the Super Bowl. Unless for the Chiefs, which we'll get to that. We'll get to that belt to fucking ass.
We will.
Say, come here, Patty! Come here! Ah!
Double-fisted. Double-fisted in the face.
God, we're dead. Anyway.
Dead.
2018, that team towards the end kind of was feisty.
Right.
2019, in my opinion, was a very good year. That was the Carson year that he was healthy. He had the dog shit wide receivers, but still threw for 4,000 yards.
I thought you were a big JJ guy.
Had 2 of 3 dog shit wide receivers. But calling a spade, it was just a bad wide receiving core. That was the Ertz, big Ertz year.
Yeah. Super Bowl champ.
And yes, and they made it to the playoffs. Obviously, it's the biggest if, and I hate the if scenarios in football. We don't know what that team would have done, but I mean, those last 4 games that Carson played, he was incredible. You don't want to play the hot team going into the playoffs, and that was the Eagles. What?
Thought just hit me.
Hit me.
Eagles are 2-0 with Carson Wentz on the bench.
They are 2-0 with Carson Wentz on the bench. Maybe sign him and then just make him sit there as a third string.
Yeah.
But you get to 2020, and that was just a flat-out disaster year.
Yes.
It was Carson just bad. They had an offensive council that year.
Weird.
Who's the DC? Was it still Frank or was it still what's his name? Why is his
Jim
name?
Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz.
Yes. Jim Schwartz was the defensive coordinator until Doug left.
So you get to 2020, and obviously they drafted Jalen that year, and that was the big controversy is, who are you going to go with? Are you going to go with Carson Wentz, the guy you just paid, or are you going to go with this young guy in Jalen Hurts? And we are very well known as Carson guys. We were Carson guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you obviously paid Carson as your star quarterback.
Correct.
But then you draft Jalen Hurts in the second round, and it's the whole what are you doing? And then Jalen Hurts takes over for
Do you
Carson.
remember what they said when they drafted Jalen?
What side of Twitter?
I mean,
there's some
Howie.
Okay.
They said he was going to be a cheap backup for years to come, and a quote gadget guy.
And do you remember what Howie also said about that?
What's that?
We want Philadelphia to be a QB factory.
I thought that's when they signed Sudfeld or
Sudfeld. No, that's when they drafted Hurts too.
Okay.
They were like, we want it to be a QB factory.
Okay.
Bad, but turns out that gadget guy is pretty fucking good at football.
Super Bowl MVP.
Super Bowl MVP. Only 2 of them in Philadelphia Eagles history.
Should we get into that debate?
Well, let me keep going throughout the years here. And now 2021, fresh start for everybody, in my opinion. For Howie, you hire Nick Sirianni, you hire Shane Steichen, you hire
don't say it.
that other guy,
Arizona. Fraud. He's gonna say fraud.
Yep. Thank you, buddy.
Here to help you.
And they start 2-5 that year. That was the first. Shut up. That was the wide receiving core that year was Quez Watkins, Devontae Smith, and Jalen Reagor.
Yeah.
That was your wide receiver core. You have Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. They trade Carson Wentz. They start 2-5. Nick Sirianni has the infamous Flowers speech, but then they go 7-2 after that. Make it to the playoffs. They get fucking hornswoggled in the first round by the Tom Brady Patriots. Which did they win the Super Bowl that year? No, that was the Rams.
Rams Bengals.
The Rams Bengals year. Then obviously 2022, Jalen finishes second in MVP. Just Howie trades for AJ Brown, drafts fucking who did they draft in 2022?
We got AJ Brown. Did they have 2 first-round picks in 2022?
Jordan Davis was Jordan Davis.
Yeah, I was going to say
it was Jordan Davis.
Yeah,
it was Jordan Davis. You know, they're like
Cam
Jurgens. Yes, that was a lot of. Howie's taking the best guys.
Those 3 players.
All pro.
No.
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the first year that Howie was drafting the best guys.
Yep.
He was listening to his guys. Sirianni was building this culture. They obviously lose in the Super Bowl, and that backstabbing piece of shit, asshole, dickhead, bald, cocksucking motherfucker leaves behind our backs to Arizona. Kind of fucks us. Unlike a certain coordinator, which congratulations to Kellen Moore, now the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. So congratulations to him, and we do mean that. Congratulations, that's fucking awesome. Went out with a bang, won a Super Bowl, did it the right way, which was full transparency.
Yep.
Which was last Monday? He said, like, I'm done interviewing with them. Like, I'm focusing on this game. So congratulations to Kellen Moore. We wish you the best of luck.
Good for him, man.
Yep. 2023. Obviously, we know what happens there. They hired Brian Johnson and hired Sean Desai and Matt Patricia, and
it's weird.
It was just bad vibes all the way around.
Yeah, weird.
Then we get to this year. This year, the biggest thing was defense going into this year.
Yep. We were 31st in the NFL?
We were the worst.
Well, that'd be 32nd.
Shut up.
31st.
In our minds, we were the worst.
We were definitely down there.
You draft Quinyon, you draft Cooper, you draft Trot, Alex Hunt, Will Shipley, Super Bowl.
What do those players have in common?
They are all Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
You completely reinvigorate that defense. A complete overhaul of that defense.
Yep.
And obviously on the offensive side of the ball, pretty big free agent right there.
So handsome.
Most rushing yards ever.
Yeah, just subtly bring that up. Thanks, Brady.
Yeah, thanks, Brady. Not Kevin Burkhardt. Kevin Burkhardt. You have fans in us.
Good.
But 2024, you have that rocky start. You start 2-2. Sirianni's on the hot seat. Is Kellen Moore the guy? Is Jalen Hurts the guy? Like, what are you doing?
They were saying fire him up the bye.
Yes, they were.
And then after the Cleveland game, when he was talking all his shit, again, still fire Sirianni, fire Sirianni, fire Sirianni.
Baldiani.
Yeah.
It worked, by the way.
Keep going.
And instead of putting his head in the ground and letting that shit get to him, Nick Sirianni hunkered down and fired off 10 straight wins. And not only 10 straight wins, 10 straight wins against good fucking teams.
Yeah.
Bengals. Yep. The Ravens. Yep. The Steelers. The Commanders.
Yep.
Pretty fucking good. The Rams.
The Rams.
Pretty fucking good competition. Congratulations, Rams. You were the ones who almost beat us. Good job. Good job.
Hang up the banner.
Hang up the banner. And just completely. And you also got to give credit to, obviously, hiring Vic Fangio was huge. Vic Fangio turned this defense from the worst to the literal best in the NFL. Remember Miami wanted to get rid of Vic Fangio because he
wasn't nice.
He coached them too hard. And you know what Nick Sirianni said? I need that guy.
Dude, do it. Do it. Coach him.
Coach him hard. And he did. And those young guys, Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Alex Hunt, Coop, Quinyon, all took a fucking massive step forward because you had Vic Fangio being a fucking wizard. And all that guy wants to do is coach defense, pop a couple zins, and watch the Phillies in the offseason.
And fucking.
And fucking.
Yeah,
and he's fucking. He's fucking.
Now, the thing with that, too, is he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck how much you were getting paid. He didn't give a fuck where you've been, Avonte Maddox. He didn't give a fuck what your name was, Darius Slay. You're not playing well, get off the field.
Yep, let the young guys eat.
Yep.
And that was the biggest thing on him was everybody was bitching when they hired him was, oh, he's not going to let the young guys play. That's all he fucking did was let the young bulls eat, let them fucking go.
Yep.
And you also got to give credit to Kellen Moore when they hired Kellen Moore from the San Diego Chargers.
Ew.
Sorry.
Ew.
LA Chargers.
LA Chargers.
It was pass. And obviously you're coming into a situation where you have Jalen Hurts as your quarterback, who I thought Wait, John, I thought Jalen Hurts couldn't throw the ball. I thought he was a running back.
Yeah, he's a running back.
That's crazy. But you come into a situation, gadget guy, where you have Jalen Hurts, you have weapons, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, Dallas Goedert, Grant Calcaterra. You have all of these guys. And for the first four, go.
Those guys.
Yeah. Super Bowl chance.
Yeah.
But you get into a situation where the first 4 games, it was trying to figure out their identity.
Yep.
And instead of Kellen Moore being like, you know what? No, we're a pass-first offense. This is what we're going to do. He said, you know what? We just signed Saquon Barkley. Let's fucking pound the rock. You had Lane Johnson and Jalen talking to Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni. Jordan, excuse me, yeah. Being like, hey, let's just pound the fucking rock with this guy.
Yeah.
And then they did, and that's what this team was listening to each other.
But I think that's more to do with the culture of the Philadelphia Eagles than it is Kellen Moore, because that's not Kellen Moore's call.
No.
That's Jalen Hurts. That's the offensive players themselves. That's Nick Sirianni. That's Howie Roseman. That's Jeffrey Lurie. You can't just say, no, we're a run-first team.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's everybody's decision.
But again, it's the culture. It's trusting your guys being like, hey, Jeffrey, hey, Howie, we should be a run-first offense. Even though we have AJ and we just paid him. Even though we have Devontae and we just paid him.
And you know what Jeffrey said?
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Go win. And guess what they did? Win. But we've made it 20 minutes into this podcast and we haven't even scratched the surface of this game.
Yeah.
Can I get a prop real quick?
A prop?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Just talk about the game.
Hi. Well, I mean, what can you say? They just beat the holy shit out of them. Okay.
You know what they did, John?
What did they do?
They said, come here, Pat. Come here. Come here. Come here. They said, belt to fucking ass. That's what they did to him. That's what they fucking did to him. They beat the shit out of him.
I don't think that's a part of, I don't think you can do that anymore.
Ooh.
Anywho, yeah, they beat the shit out of them. The big thing in this game was the Chiefs' defense said, you know what? He ain't beating us. And he didn't.
No, 24 carries for 60.
I think it was like 60-something
yards. If I told you that, you would have thought we lost.
I would have been shitting bricks.
Yeah. No, because guess who else we have on offense? This guy beat him with their legs, with his arm, with everything, and his fucking power. Jalen Hurts played a fucking perfect game.
Not perfect.
Okay, yeah, that was a mistake, but
yeah.
But guess what?
It was a near perfect game.
It was a near perfect game. But you want to know what? I see that as a full circle moment because he had that bad turnover.
Yes, he did.
But then what happened as soon as that happened? Defense fucking picked him up, unlike that cocksucking motherfucker back in 2022. The defense picked him up. He throws that fucking pick, and guess what? Defense gets a 3-and-out.
Yes.
Defense says, "We got you.
Yep.
We fucking got you."
Yep.
Just belt to fucking ass beating. It wasn't close. This game was never fucking close. The Eagles were the better team on the field. Mm-hmm. They were the best team in the NFL since week fucking 5. And I don't want to hear any of these fucking cocksucking analysts come out and say, I've been saying all along the Eagles. No, you fucking didn't. It was, can Jalen Hurts get it done? Guess what he did? Got it done. Can Saquon get it done? Guess what he did? Got it done. Can this defense hold up? Guess what they did? They fucking got it done. They bullied the shit out of the best quarterback in the league and fucking beat the piss out of him. That fat fraud fucking Travis Kelce couldn't catch a fucking ball. So I don't want to hear any of these fucking assholes say the Eagles couldn't get it done. The Eagles are frauds. The Eagles are this. Fuck you. We're fucking champs.
Fuck Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and that too. Sorry, I got a little heated there.
Sorry. Yeah, I think so.
Apple juice.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. We beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, we did.
I get from the neutral perspective, it sucked. But I don't care.
I don't care.
We are champions. All the players that we love, and this team is a lovable team.
Yes, they are. It's not
unlike another team that was lovable and let us down. Shots. Anyway,
they're too white.
I feel like finally, the Chiefs got what was coming to them all season,
which was a fucking ass beating. Yeah. Now look, like, okay, I don't want to say that I was hitting the fraud button with the Chiefs this entire season because it's the fucking Chiefs.
It was hovering.
It was hovering. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. I mean, that's unequivocally, without a doubt. They didn't score 30 points once this year.
Yeah.
Once.
Well, they did in the playoffs.
Against the Bills, but even then it was...
Yeah.
You get my point.
I get your point.
And every team that didn't do that was like 2-15, 3-14. And then there's the Chiefs at 15-1. So eventually that was going to catch up with them. You beat the Texans barely. The Texans kind of put up a fight in that game. Did. The Bills, the thing with the Bills is it's the bugaboo. They cannot beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. They just can't do it no matter how good they are, no matter how. Also, congratulations to Josh Allen, MVP.
Smoking hot work.
Fiance. But then I don't this is going to be so disrespectful to the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills, but the Eagles were their first test. Where they were truly, because they were going to beat the Texans. And again, like, I don't want to disrespect those fan bases or that team because you got to get there. Like, you need to be good enough to make it to the playoffs. And I'm not trying to disrespect any Texans. That team was really good. I love CJ Stroud. I think he's going to take a massive step forward. There was injuries on that team. And the Bills, like, I fucking love the Bills. I love them. I love Josh Allen. And
how can you not love Josh Allen?
Exactly. Seriously. He's just the nicest dude in the world.
Yeah.
But it's that the Chiefs knew all along that they were going to beat the Bills. There was no doubt.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
They know they have the formula to beat the Bills.
Yeah.
And we've seen it year in and year out with them, that the Eagles were kind of their first kind of test.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was their first kind of like, oh shit, like, this is a completely revamped team.
Well, here's the thing too, is I could tell during the week the Eagles were there to win. The Chiefs were there for the play, for the party, for the three-peat. They trademarked three-peat. Mm-hmm. They did this, they did that. You see Travis Kelce at all hours of the night out with Taylor Swift doing his thing. While our guys are over there just studying film. Just doing what they have to do in the hotel room.
It was, John, I have never seen, and I think that's the arrogance of the Chiefs, is they've been here before, they've done this before, where they just expected to win.
Yeah, we beat the Eagles 2 years ago. We're going to beat them again.
Guess what? This is a completely fucking different defense.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Pretty much the same offense, but...
Well,
minus.
I was going to say,
something major in that, but for the most part, same offense.
Yeah.
And it was just... They just, from the first snap until Kenny Pickett kneeled in the fourth quarter, it was just a fucking ass beating. They just beat them. They just fucking beat the shit out of them.
They did.
And what I love is that they never played conservative.
No.
They said, fuck it. Here we go. Let's fucking go. And again, shout out to Kellen Moore.
They were up 27-0. And what was it, late third, early fourth?
No, it was 34-0, late third.
No.
Yeah, because you had the Devontae catch.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was when you called.
Yes.
Okay, yes, it was
Yes.
27-0.
27-0, and they're like, "Oh, the Eagles are just going to try to run the clock out." Nah, fuck
Nope.
this. Play action. Hey, Devontae, beautiful ball.
Fucking
I have not seen
crisp.
a throw like that since Nick Foles in the
Wait.
Super Bowl.
John, I was told Jalen is a running back. We're just letting him throw the football.
He's got the best deep ball accuracy in the NFL.
Yeah, he
Just
does.
saying.
Yeah, he does. He is.
Made a lot of the wide receivers, but
That
was right there.
It's
It was
the
right
whole
there.
team, John. It's not just a guy. It's not one guy. It's not Jalen Hurts. It's not A.J. Brown. It's not Devontae Smith. It's not Saquon. It's not C.J. It's not Quinn. It's the whole team. The whole fucking team loved each other. You want to know why, John? Because they were there together when they fucking lost.
Yes, they were.
Most of them were there when they fucking lost, and they said that sucked. We're never going to fucking go through that again. They were there together during the fucking collapse last year.
Now, I don't want to throw any shade. However, I was listening to Jalen Hurts' press conference after the Super Bowl, after they just won, and one of the reporters said, "Jalen, how does it feel to win your second Super Bowl?" And do you know what he said? It's actually my first. Should have been my second.
Fuck you, pussy!
I
love him.
I'm proud.
Did you see that video of him at Disney World?
Yeah.
No. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Which one?
They go, how about that defense? And he's like looking and he just goes,
I
love that. Because you know for a fact, Jalen Hurts hates that fucking head coach in Arizona.
Yes.
He fucking hates him because Jalen Hurts played the game of his goddamn life in Super Bowl 57 and he lost.
Yes.
And he lost. And again, he played fucking crisp in this game.
Yeah.
He was fucking incredible. He was beating him with his arm, beating him with his legs, making smart decisions. And on that interception, Chris Jones is right in your face. You're going to fucking panic.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to kill him over it. It is what it is. He hasn't turned the ball over since
September.
Dallas.
Yeah, in November, yeah. And it took a fucking miracle catch to even turn that ball.
Yeah, not going to kill him. Just saying, wasn't perfect.
No, near perfect. You want to talk about perfect? The defense. Holy shit.
Some would say it was a very
exciting
performance by the defense.
Yeah, by the defense. Some would say Cooper fucking DeJean, man.
My next son will be Cooper.
My next son.
Got that back?
Got that?
Clip it.
My
you clip that. She sees that. No, I said no.
My dog will be named Cooper.
I thought you said DeJean.
Ashlyn said no to Barkley, so
Barkley would be awesome.
That's what I fucking said. You fucking tell her that. See, so many people have that name. I don't care, Ash, all right?
Shut up.
I don't care. That's a fucking Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
I love you.
Better than Kermit. To who?
To your wife.
I love you. To my wife.
Good job. You know who you are.
But I hope so.
Dude, that defense was Mahomes he was bullied. He was just bullied.
He was sacked 6 times.
How many times they blitzed, John?
The exact amount of snaps Bryce Huff played.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Jackass.
Super Bowl champ, though.
Yeah.
So
you know what I was going to say? It's to the same amount as James Bradbury. What are you doing, James?
No. My MVP is James Bradbury, and let me tell you why. He could have fucking said, no, I'm playing after I come back. Take a spot away from Quinion. Take a spot away from Cooper. You know what he said? No. I'm going to train these fucking kids. I'm going to be with these kids. Players.
Sure, Chad.
I'm going to be with these players. I'm going to train them. I'm going to make sure they do not make the same mistake I did and just stay on IR all year. So you know what, James Bradbury? This is for 2022. Look, he played great in 2022. By the way,
fuck you, Juju. Fuck you.
Watch it.
I didn't say anything.
I saw the gears turning, as mine were earlier.
I hate him. I hate him.
Is there a specific reason, or?
He's a fucking asshole.
Ooh.
Somebody's got to post something with him in it for like a Valentine's Day post for the Eagles.
Yeah, well, he didn't do a fucking anything in this game. Actually, no, he had a 11-yard catch.
Fucking dickhead.
Oh, okay, good job. Every time you say fucking blank, I get fucking scared.
Anyway,
Anywho.
yeah, just what a performance. They forced 3 turnovers on Patrick Mahomes, forced fumble, and 2 interceptions. Cooper DeJean, pick 6. On his birthday, what a time to be alive. Saquon, I wish you would have got one. A little parlay action, you know what I'm saying?
I wish you would have got one, Saquon.
Zach Bond, pay him whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, blank check to Zach Bond. I think we've kind of drilled it into the ground. Zach Bond, blank.
Josh Sweat, thank you for your service. Milt Williams, thank you for your service.
Good luck wherever you go, because they will not be back here.
I wish they would be back here.
Me too. Josh Sweat was fucking awesome. In my opinion, Josh Sweat should have won the Super Bowl MVP.
Oh,
he was incredible.
No. I think if it's close between a DN and a quarterback, you always go the quarterback.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Nolan Smith.
Jake Elliott. Thank you.
No, that's not the right thing.
You made a 50-yarder. You made 48-yarders.
That's 3 50-yarders.
That's not how that works.
40. It's fucking close. Ashlyn! Stop it.
No. You get it back when we're done.
I'm going to get yelled at.
That's your fucking problem.
Give me my phone.
No.
Give me my phone.
No.
Please.
I will open the window and throw it out the window.
That's fucked up.
You know I will.
You know, Ashlyn's going to be so mad at me.
Your problem.
Give me my phone. Because I have a draft class on there, you jackass.
You can have it back when we're ready for draft class.
All right.
There's literally video evidence, so if she has a problem.
Well, guys, it's been great. I'm gonna get killed by my wife. So yeah, we had a good run.
I'll be checking over now.
Yeah, have fun editing everything. Fucking.
You don't even know how to edit properly. I had a great idea. You don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna hit you so hard in the nuts.
Go ahead.
So, Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, thank you for your service.
I'm waiting.
What?
I'm waiting.
Shut up. It was perfect.
Perfect.
Down to the last minute detail.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, what else can we say? World fucking champions.
World champions. World fucking champions.
Yep.
Chase Utley.
And we'll figure out something for Friday. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something.
Yeah, we'll maybe, definitely maybe.
Yeah,
official.
See what happens with the snow area.
Definitely maybe.
8-9.
8-9. Yeah, never forget my fucking dummy brother Sean.
Full shit.
Fucking go. Ashlyn just goes hello ? Thank you.
Is she?
Yes. Can I please have my phone?
I'll text him back.
You're not. Fucking...
What are you gonna do with your baby hand?
Fuck!
Why are you so scared? I
fucking hate you right in the nuts.
This is on recording.
Hi, Ash. I'm recording the podcast right now, and John took my phone. Can you give a Go Birds real quick? Wait. Can you do it one more time?
I was just trying to call you.
Okay, well, can you give me a Go Birds real quick?
Hi, Ash.
I already said hi.
Can you just do it? I didn't get it. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Dick. Fucking look what you did in my hand.
I beat you with a book. What did you think else was going to happen?
Fucking dickhead. Call Chad.
He said he's eating dinner right now.
Cool. Call Chad.
All right.
Now call. You know what? I'll call Owen.
Owen?
I'll call Owen.
All right. Bet.
We have a very good thing for Owen.
Dude, it kills me up here. I don't know what you're doing up here. The allergies are killing me. Nose is running. My eyes are all runny.
Is this fucking guy not gonna fucking answer? This is a Super Bowl championship episode, and this fucking guy's not answering.
It is.
Hello.
Hi, Owen!
Yo, meow.
Hey, what's going on?
Owen, who won the Super Bowl?
That would be the Philadelphia Eagles.
You're goddamn right! Now, Owen, John has a very very good question for you, okay?
All right, what do we got today?
All right. Owen, can you name a random Eagle that wears the number 28 but also used to wear the number 39? Mainly plays special teams and is my favorite player of all time. He also scored a touchdown in the NFC Championship this year.
That's a tricky one. My gut tells me it's Will Shipley.
Yeah! Super Bowl champion! Go fucking Birds! Yeah!
I thought it'd be really funny.
Yeah.
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 Should we call Chad now? Interrupt his dinner.
No, he's not going to answer. Call Lamb.
You call him.
You call Lamb. We're gonna. This is the second. Just to wrap up everything. Belt to ass. Go fucking Birds.
Dynasty killers.
Dynasty killers.
First the Packers, then the Patriots, then the Chiefs. I had a really cool shirt idea, but somebody isn't cooperating.
My wife.
Oops, I called Liam's wife. Okay, let's see if she does it. Sorry.
She's not gonna answer.
She might.
Hello.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello.
Hi, Lamb.
Hi, Lamb.
Hi, boys.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you give me an Eagles chant?
Are we on the live on the 52?
You're goddamn right you are, Lamb. Wait, Lamb. Who won the Super Bowl?
I think that was the Philadelphia Eagles.
You're goddamn right it was, Lamb. Give me a chant.
Alrighty. E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
Let's fucking go!
Go fucking Birds! I love you.
I love you.
Love you, bud.
Yo, Eagles.
Go Eagles. Rest in peace. We did it for you. We did it for him.
I forgot to give you a quote.
I forgot to give you a draft class.
Well, fuck those segments. It's Super Bowl week.
It's Super Bowl
Who
week.
gives a fuck?
Should we kiss?
No.
Okay. Let me read a segment out of here.
Can I guess who said it? That's Jim Murphy.
All right. All right. Actually, you know what? This actually is good for the Eagles. So this is the reboot, basic reset.
I'm listening.
Use this tool anytime you're not present. Example, stressed, frustrated, angry, or nervous. Number 1, stop whatever you're doing, walking, talking, etc. Number 2, pick a spot above the horizon, clouds in the sky, branch on a tree, etc. Stare at the spot and don't take your eyes off of it. Stop all thoughts as you stare intently at that spot. Take a long, slow, deep... Fucking
That's a good bop. That's a bop right there.
We don't have the copyright, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oops.
Stop all thoughts as you stare intently. Take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose. Count to 4 or so. Exhale. Relax your jaw and facial muscles. Count to 6 or so. The exhale must be longer than the inhale. While letting go of your breath, also let go of all desires and concerns. Do this twice. If you only have time for one breath, that's fine. This is a basic reset that we want to practice and use regularly. Inner excellence.
I'm more of a Dr. Seussman, but can you not put your finger in my apple juice? The hell's wrong with you?
Great save by you.
Dude, I don't know what it is about this room. It just messes up my allergies. Like a tissue or something. That's how I hurt my knee. You know that.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, what else can we say? I mean,
We're Super Bowl champs.
we're Super Bowl champions. We were supposed to have stogies, but somebody dropped the ball on that.
I was busy doing my fucking job.
You were too busy to go.
I was working, you dipshit.
Okay, what time were your appointments?
5,
And
6.
by
By the time it was done, the fucking shop was closed.
that's not true.
Yet
I'm
the
gonna-
fuck it is.
I will look up their hours right now.
Go ahead, because by the time I walked out there, they were fucking closed.
She's lying.
I'm
She's
not.
Liar.
No. What?
I was gonna say lying, and then I blended liar in that.
Liaring?
You're a liaring.
Liaring?
Yeah.
I hate it. It sounds like something your fucking kid would say. His kid still hates me. I don't know why.
It does. All right. So we're gonna have this debate now.
Yeah, this is something.
Who was the first? Well, okay. How many Super Bowls do the Eagles have? Two. That's
Two.
fun. That's fun to say.
It's fun to say.
How many Super Bowl MVPs do the Eagles have?
2.
Should be 3, but yeah.
Should be 3.
Um,
One of them should have 2 of them.
correct. Who was the first?
Nick Foles.
What number does Nick Foles wear?
That would be number 9.
Who was the last person to wear number 9?
Nick Foles.
When was the last time Nick Foles played in an Eagles uniform?
2019.
All signs point that that number will be retired.
No, 2018. Never mind.
Yeah.
He signed with the Jags after 20.
Yes, he did. All signs point that number 9 will be retired for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Correct.
1 should also be retired.
No, I like.
Where's the argument?
It's. I agree with you. Like I understand the argument, and the thing is, when it comes to that, it's you look at number 9. That was the first ever in the history of the Philadelphia
Sure.
Eagles. It was number 9 won the Super Bowl. Period. End of sentence.
Sure.
Is that legacy now not tarnished, but tarnished by them winning another one? Not only winning another one, but winning another one only 7 years after.
Tarnished? No, but history changes itself. I mean, you can't go back and change the feeling of the first Super Bowl, but my argument is you cannot retire 9 if you do not retire 1. And obviously, Jalen Hurts' career is far from over.
26.
He's 26 years old, but he's the only quarterback in franchise history to play in 2 Super Bowls. He's got all the numbers to back it up. Now, does he have those numbers that Donovan has? Not yet,
But he could.
but he will. But he will. So my argument is if Jalen Hurts' career ended right now, number 1 should be retired. If number 9 is retired.
Well, number 9 is not retired.
When number 9 is retired.
Will it?
I believe it will.
Is Chad busy still? When did he text you?
13 minutes ago.
What a fucking bitch, dude. We have such a good one for him.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh yeah.
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 See the argument?
I know 100%. Like I agree with what you're saying. However, do you want to know what I can say back?
Sure.
Eagles are Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
The fact that we're able to have this discussion.
I'm just so excited for this. Like I said in multiple episodes building up to this, it's just special. Like this is not going to come around every single season. Now, could it? Maybe. But like, for all intents and purposes,
It could be another 7 years.
it could be another 7 years. It could be another 2 decades. We don't know. Before 2017, it was 2008 was the last championship in Philadelphia. Before that, 1980.
You want to? Jalen got his revenge. Think Bryce gets his.
We're gonna go into this. We are.
Listen, I'm buying into the Phillies. Everybody's down on the Phillies. I'm not down on the Phillies. Let me tell you why. Okay, look.
Don't we have like another 2 weeks or so before we do our first episode?
Shut the fuck up. Okay, this is my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
This is not your show. This is my show.
This is my show. Who edits?
Wait.
Whose house are we in?
Wait, Charles. Wait. Who's the football guy again?
Yeah,
My show.
no.
You can have the other one. My show.
Okay, just bear with me. Here.
I'm Baron.
Just bear with me.
I'm Baron.
Phillies rotation, second best in baseball, only behind the Dodgers.
I have to sneeze.
Okay, their bullpen, frisky. A lot of question marks there.
Yep.
But I think they're better than what people think.
Disagree. Okay.
Why?
Well, why do you think they're better?
No, I said frisky, but not as good as last year.
I mean, you lost a huge piece in Jeff.
Bless you.
in Jeff Hoffman.
I thought you didn't want him.
No.
Thought he sucked.
No, dude.
Fucking suck my fucking dick. I have video fucking evidence of you talking about shit about Jeff Hoffman. Suck my
Prove
fucking
it.
dick. Gladly. Roll the clip.
I've always been pro Jeff Hoffman.
Shut the fuck up. No, you haven't.
I'm telling you right now, he's the reason that the Phillies were even in the playoffs.
Oh my god. He's gaslighting me. This is what he's doing, right? This is what he does. This is what he does. He's a professional gaslighter. But your bullpen's shaky, and the offense is going to be good. Like everybody's they were the best offense in baseball last year.
How they do in the playoffs?
For God's sake, here we fucking go in the playoff. So okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
In 2021, what happened with the Atlanta Braves?
I don't know.
They won the World Series that year.
Oh, okay.
2022, they were the best offense in baseball. They lost in the first round.
Sure.
They were the best offense again in baseball in 2023. They lost in the first round.
What is your argument?
My argument is, John,
Listen.
is the Eagles have made the necessary changes that they need to make in order to be better as a team.
The Eagles don't need to. The Eagles are Super Bowl champions.
Did I say the Eagles?
You did.
Shit. The
Roll the
Phillies,
clip.
the Phillies have made the necessary changes to this offense that they needed to in order to project forward and be better. And you have young guys in Justin Crawford, Aiden Miller, even the young guys.
Wait, shut up. Let me cook. The Philadelphia Eagles have not only been the gold standard of the NFL, they're the gold standard of Philadelphia.
Well, Philadelphia's a baseball town, but
It is absolutely not a baseball town. When's the last time the Phillies won a World Series?
2008.
Okay. The Jeffrey Lurie and the Philadelphia Eagles have raised the stakes for every single franchise in Philadelphia. You want to be relevant? You want your ticket sales? You want your merchandise sales? Go fucking win. All right? Do what the Philadelphia Eagles do. Be excellent. Do not be Joel Embiid. Do not be rebuilding for 30 years like the Philadelphia Flyers. Do not be choke artists like the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, for God's sakes. Fuck
Win
off.
the big one.
John, you need to understand. I understand I didn't win it. They were 2 wins away from winning the
Did they
World Series.
win?
They won 86 games that year, John.
Did they win the World Series?
They got beat by a team that won 107 games, you jackass.
How many games did the Chiefs win this year?
15,
How many games did the Eagles win?
14.
Which number's more? Well, which number's more? 15 or 14? I'm a little bit confused. Can you tell me which one's more? Who had a higher seed, the Chiefs or the Eagles? Who was the number 1 seed? Who was the number 2 seed? Which number's higher? I'm confused.
You're playing.
No.
You're playing.
No, I'm not. And then what happened? What happened when the Philadelphia Eagles played the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
Belt the ass. That's what fucking happened.
So you know what? The Phillies had every opportunity to shut the Astros down in 2022. What did they not do?
John,
Win.
John, the Phillies were a 7 seed in that fucking year, dude. They shouldn't have been there. They were riding 2 fucking relief pitchers that entire fucking postseason. Of course they weren't going to win
And
it.
the Eagles were riding 1 player this entire postseason until the Super Bowl.
It's the whole team, John. Does he play defense?
He probably could.
Yeah, he fucking could. Lock down somebody.
But you want to be relevant? You want to be good? Go fucking win. No more excuses. I'm tired of it.
Call Chad.
He's not going to answer.
I don't care if he's in the middle of dinner. Call him.
Texas is snowing.
Is it?
I got to blow my nose.
We'll wrap up soon so that way John can get home. And
Give me a tissue.
I don't have fucking tissue.
Go get me one. Give me a shirt.
No.
I just ignored his text message. I didn't care. What do you think he's eating?
It's a bad look for you, Chad. And back-to-back weeks.
Yo.
Yo!
What's up, boys?
Chad, who won the Super Bowl?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
You're damn right they did, buddy.
Chad, where are you?
I'm at my house right now.
What'd you have for dinner?
No, dickhead. What do you want?
On my phone.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, Chad, did you have empanadas for dinner?
No.
What'd
I'm still cooking dinner. I was just saying, usually you guys call me at like 5:45.
Yeah, Sean was talking. He
Yeah,
wouldn't shut up.
Sean was fucking yapping.
Yeah. What are you making for dinner?
We are making not empanadas,
What did it?
but we actually have some Tostitos.
I was close. Nice, man.
It's like the same category, basically.
Yeah. It's Mexican. All right, Chad. We got an interesting rank for you today.
Okay.
So, who did you say won the Super Bowl again?
What's that?
Who won the Super Bowl again?
The Philadelphia Eagles, baby.
You're damn right. Now, I'm going to have you rank position groups of the importance of winning this Super Bowl. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
We're going to start with the offensive line.
Okay.
Running back,
Okay.
quarterback,
Okay.
secondary,
Keep going. Sorry.
defensive line.
All right. So we said offensive line, defensive line. Sorry, Des interrupted me for a second there.
No worries, buddy.
What was it again? Offensive line, defensive line, quarterback, running back. What am I missing?
Secondary.
Oh, secondary. All right. So we're going to go from most important to least, or which?
Go least to most.
Whew. All right. I would say that's a tough one. All right. So let's do least, I guess, is secondary.
Least secondary, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Fourth would have to be. Oof, man, that's tough. Offensive line.
Okay.
Or you know what? Sorry. Fourth would have to be offensive line. 3 running back.
Okay.
2 defensive line. And 1 quarterback.
Wow.
Wow. Let me tell you why
Those are
you're.
all pretty even, though.
Let me tell you why you're wrong, Chad.
You are very wrong.
You are very wrong. Number one is the offensive line.
Yep. Best offensive line in football. Opens everything up for the entire offense.
Number one,
Number 2 is running back. It was the greatest running back season of all time.
ever.
And he made it easier for our number 3 spot, which is the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is the secondary. Reason why is they gave so much support to the defensive line where you had coverage sacks. And then 5, defensive line.
I respect that. Now that I think about it more, I was kind of sorry. I was rushing around outside of the fridge. I kind of ran through it quick.
It's okay.
Can you say Daddy was right?
Your daddy was right.
Oh,
Chad, are you excited for the round table?
I am. You guys got to figure out when you're doing that.
we signed a contract. It's next week.
It's not
I
next week.
didn't say anything about next week.
It's not next week.
It's next week.
It's not next week.
Shut up, dickhead. It's next week.
We're going on a bye week.
Oh, okay. All right, buddy.
Bye, Chad. I love you.
We love you.
I love you guys. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
EAGLES Eagles.
Go fucking birds.
Go Birds.
All right, guys.
Bye. Love you.
All right. Love you too.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Anything else you want to add, buddy?
He better be faded up by the time the round table comes around.
I'm going to fade him, dude. I'm gonna
Live on the round table.
If he lets me, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
All right,
His hair gets fucked up, his hair gets fucked up. He's going to shake it off anyway.
That's a good point.
Right?
What a season. What a ride, man. Seriously, I mean, dude, like, and we've reminisced the last few weeks because we know, like, this show was coming to
Yes,
an
of
end,
course.
for this first season. Like, what a ride it's been.
Yep.
Like, who would have thought when we started this, they would have won the Super Bowl that year?
Me. I predicted it.
Did you?
No.
Okay. I need to look back on, like, what our predictions were. That would
Yeah, it was like first episode, right?
yeah. We
I think
should
we both said like NFC Championship or something like that.
Yeah. I think what we should do is maybe watch that first episode together and like write down all the score predictions and just go through like each game about like how wrong.
What we think about like the players that they brought in, like Saquon.
Yeah. Just like a complete like overview of that first episode.
I'm pretty sure we talked about Devin White in that episode.
we did talk about that.
What are your thoughts on Devin White?
Something I can't say, but
Something I did
something that you did say.
say. Yeah.
Will Shipley. He was on Will Shipley from day one.
My guy.
Do
My
you-
legend. Will Shipley is the first ever player to win a Super Bowl that was a
I don't know.
lacrosse player.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. There you go.
Mhm.
But you did have a very, 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 very bad take in that first episode.
Which one?
In
That was the second episode.
the first episode.
What was my bad take in the first episode?
The very bad take was looking at the draft. You know, Quinion's going to be good. I'm just not sold on Cooper DeJean.
I wasn't.
Bad take by you.
Why is it a bad take?
You said, and I quote, I don't know if he can make it at the NFL level. End quote. Not only did he make it at the NFL level, should have been Super Bowl MVP.
I didn't say that.
Yep. Roll the clip. I'm not actually going to put the clip in.
I was waiting like,
yeah, the pause.
Clip. No, I didn't say that. What I said was I was not sold on him because he was injured. That is what I said.
I don't know. I have to look
And
back.
he-
You do have the memory of a fucking woman.
I know I
dude.
do because he missed the first, what was it, 5 games?
No, he missed all preseason the first 2 games.
I thought it was first 4 games.
No, that was when he was benched, and then after the bye week is when.
Oh, then they were like,
got rid
okay,
of
all right, Maddox stinks, put him in.
Yeah, Maddox was so bad.
Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
He did, and had a very big stop.
Yes, he did.
I was like, when that happened, I'm like, is that
Same.
is that Avonte Maddox?
Do you know
on my
why
screen?
Avonte Maddox was in?
Was Coop hurt?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was getting his ankle taped.
Yeah, and guess what? Coop said, "Put me out there."
Yep.
Landon Dickerson with the quote of the year. I have to be put on a fucking stretcher to take me out of that Super Bowl.
Choke a motherfucker out, make him remember your name.
Make him remember your name. Also, he's going to give the speech at Super Bowl.
Him or CJ?
No, well, CJ might be a lot of X-rated.
I've always been on the CJ.
Yeah, he definitely didn't say he'd rather have James Bradbury out there, and I definitely
what
didn't say.
Stupid idiot would say that.
Yeah, what stupid idiot would say N'Kobe Dean was a fucking bum? But
Make a fucking tackle.
make a fucking tackle. Who would say that?
asshole.
What an idiot. Probably has a stupid haircut too.
Yeah, probably wear a stupid beanie right now. The black beanie.
Viewpoint.
Thanks, man.
What a season.
What else can we say, man?
What a time. This is not last for us.
This is not the last for us. We will pick back up.
Draft probably.
Draft next season, preseason.
A lot of
Probably have some free agent talk.
yeah. So it's going to be primarily. I mean, on this channel alone, kind of go a little radio silent.
You'll see us on another channel.
You'll see us on another one.
Needs a name change though.
No, it doesn't. I have too many things that have that name on it.
Show me 3 things. He's getting things to show me. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to grab. This might be it for me. Okay, 1. I never saw that before. Is that real? When was that made?
2020.
Who made it?
My wife.
Oh, so she doesn't know how to make things. That's weird. So how come when I have great ideas, she can't do it, but when you have shitty ideas, she can do it? That doesn't say... Oh, all right, you got me there.
Yep.
All right, look. It's a stupid name. We're going to change the name.
We're not going to change the name.
We're going to do the eight reasons.
The Boob Reasons Podcast 8008.
Got long boobs.
Sit high, man. We're not changing the name because I have
We're changing
far too many things invested
What are we
in
gonna?
that name.
Where are we gonna put it?
What do you mean?
Like all the Philly stuff.
We're just going to make it this. I'm just going to flip it.
It's on the room over there.
No, jackass. I'm moving all that shit over to here and over there, over that shit.
That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
All of this
Yeah.
is going to be moved over there. All of that is going to be moved over here. What picture should we print out of which player for that?
What do you mean?
What Phillies player is going to be there?
Well, none of them are World Series champions, so probably none of them.
That picture's actually taken before they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it's up since he won the Super Bowl.
The picture is going to be of who would really piss you off.
Piss me off?
Taiwan.
Like, that's just a stupid picture. Why would that piss me off? I don't get as pissed off as you do for the Phillies.
That's true. What Phillies player can we put?
Alec Boehm.
No. I mean, the obvious ones. Oh, Wheeler. Let's put Wheeler there.
She was
Specifically,
when he's like,
yeah, fixing his hair. We're like, oh my god, bald, bald, bald.
so shiny.
Yeah, it is probably Zach Wheeler. We're gonna print out a nice big picture of Zach Wheeler to have that as background. What are you doing?
I'm examining.
It's not going to be all of that stuff. They're gotta do. I'll work it out like I did this
Why
one.
do you have a Cliff Lee picture?
I got it from Ashland's Graham.
Granny no legs?
Yes, Granny No Legs.
Would you like get it? Would you like? Never mind.
I'm
Never mind. I'm done.
Good job. That's gonna wrap it up, buddy.
Yes, it is. I'm dying in here.
Guess Super Bowl champs.
Super Bowl fucking champions.
Champs. Two-time Super Bowl champions.
And you know what? We're gonna fucking do it again.
You're gonna run it back. Run it back. Run
Hey,
it back.
Kellen, let's run this shit back.
Yeah, he did not. But again, congratulations to Kellen Moore. We wish you the best of luck.
We love
in New
you, Kellen.
Orleans. We love you. Forever Super Bowl champ. Go fucking Birds.
Go fucking birds!